Hello everyone, and thanks for stopping by my channel. I wasn't sure what I was going to do, but I know that I need to start another journal. So I was planning to do an altered book journal, so that's what I've decided to do. I'm going to use all my pinks that I've been collecting for this journal. Well, I may not use all of them, there's a lot. I have some pink papers that I just took out of my my files that I had saved up, and I'm going to use these, and I can print more if I need to, and I probably will. Just don't know exactly what I want. And the cover, I think I want it to be fabric, so I went in and pulled out a couple pieces, and they're not pink. They're more too red. Okay, so now the way that this works, I hope it works, is if you can see inside here, there were all these papers in there. Let's see if I can show you. So all these papers were in these, pages. And so what I did was I took out the pages where the signature meets. So I took the, I'm not going to show you this because I didn't know I was going to do this in this book for you guys. I thought it was just going to be, I don't know, I think I was just testing to see if I could do it. So anyway, you take the signatures out until you get to that last one that is, the front and the back of the signature, if you know what I mean. So like in here would be, I don't know, however many pages that, let's say there's this many. So you pull out, the middle, and you leave the string. Or no, you don't have to leave the string. That's right. If you can do it without taking the string out, that's probably even better. But yeah, so that's how you do it. I think you can figure that out. Just remember that when you get to the last page, you should have one side. Whoops. I'm cold now. One side here and one side here. And then it goes to another signature, or depending on, what you pulled out. You might have an extra page in there somehow, because not all signatures are the same. Okay, so I don't know how many pages I ended up with, but I do know that 265. I think this goes from one book to another. Maybe it was a set or something, because I don't know why it'd be 265 down there. Yeah, that's weird. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I could do it here too, just for extra strength, but I think this may be fabric as well. Okay, so I'm not going to do the whole fold this down, make a pocket kind of thing. I'm going to use these as individual pages, and if I decide to use it, for a pocket, I will. So I looked at a few things to put down, because we're going to have to secure this on all the pages that are ripped apart. And so I decided that I think I'll use this muslin. I thought, well, I could use some lace, but I don't think I can make it as strong in here, even when I glue it in. So, and this is pretty neutral, so whatever papers I decide to put next to it. So these are, you know, from a kit, you get this design, the horizontal. I don't know which, I think it goes this way. No. Yeah, I'm not sure, but I'll have to figure it out. But anyway, so here's your paper and your paper, and you should be able to glue the paper to the muslin, or you could do it like this. That was another option. Do I want to put my papers on first and then glue the center down? That might be better. It's hard to decide. And then the other option is to use like this tape that's sticky, but it's fabric. I mean, you get it at the, what do you call it, stores? The pharmacies and stuff. It's medical tape. It wouldn't come to me. So now, I don't know, guys. What do I want to do? I think maybe, because I was thinking I could do all this first. Let me think here. Because I really do want to get these secured, because they're kind of weak. You know, the paper's old. So I think what I'm going to do is put this in first. And put this on top. So this fits over all of the writing part. I mean, all the text on this page. And so if you want that, if you want to keep that, you can. You could even like remove some of this and leave some of that, which that might be kind of cool. All right, I'm going to glue this in. Let's see what happens. I'm going to use Mod Podge for this, I think. I don't think it will seep through to the next page. Let's hope. So I don't think, well, I do think I did this once with another book as an altar book, but I'm not sure. Okay, all this strangly threads from this. Our weather is starting to warm up, which is a good thing. Hopefully that's on there straight. I don't know, does Mod Podge glue down? I mean, it glues paper, but I don't know about this sort of thing. I guess I need to leave it to dry. No, I think it's gluing. I just didn't glue all the way. Can't do that in that bottle. Get too much on my brush. Okay, let me go back here and if you get it all over the page, you're going to not be able to, don't I have it? you won't be able to close the page till it's completely dry, which is fine, I guess. I'm too impatient to let things dry. But I want that to be glued down pretty good. Now I could go over the top of this, but I'm not going to yet. We'll just see how this works. If I can tear this. Oops. My scissors really need to be cleaned. Okay. So that one's in there securely. And this page, I don't know, it doesn't seem to be coming apart. So we'll just see. If it does, I can always do washi or something like that. Okay, this one needs some. I didn't measure how wide I did that one. Well, I'll just, something there. I'm also going to have to dye some more muslin. I'm going to put this a little wider this time. So I'm not going to show you guys this whole process on camera, but I think this stuff will work better than my glue sticks or my glue. Nothing seems to be sticking properly. And I think my what you call Scotch Create, well, it's Scotch Permanent, is a different, it has a different something in it. It's not, to me, working the way it used to. You could leave these hanging out if you wanted. Just, I don't know, you know, I kind of wanted a grungy, because of this being old books, but I don't know. Okay. I'm going to go back to this first page. So when you get all these in here, you're going to have to, and the reason I don't like to tear out the pages is because I don't like all that end stuff that gets in there. I think that looks just horrible to me. I mean, you know, other people may not think that, and but I do. And I feel like if I don't get it nice and even across there, it just really shows. And so that's why I like where I can pull the pages out. Okay, so let's see here. So I'm probably just going to so this one, yeah, see there's a little lift in there. Well, I think it's because I pulled away from the paper. I might have to use Mod Podge and glue. I don't know if I have any well, I have Will Hold. Okay, I could use that. Let me run another strip on this part. Well, I guess a better way to cut that off. All right, what I'm going to do is put some of this glue. Sure I am, because I can never get the lid open. There we go. This stuff works so good. It held my doorbell on because my doorbell kept falling off because it was like, I don't know, some kind of Velcro or something was on it originally. And I just didn't. Every time I glue something or put double stick tape or whatever I did, it would not work. So I tried this glue and it worked great. As it says, you can glue wood and all kinds of stuff. And this is just plastic. There's a little prep work in this, but your book may not be like that. If it's not coming apart, you're fine. I'm doing it because I can see that it's coming apart. Okay, let me close this guy. Okay, I like the looks of that. All right, so let's just pretend. Where's that other page? Oh. I had so many, oh gosh, let's see, at that lid for the glue and forgot. Getting the die cuts, you know, into and gluing them on or whatever we did, tape them on and make, and it seems to work really good. I'm really happy with it. Okay, so I think I'm just going to, whoops, wrong way. Always the wrong way. I'm going to rip out like this corner up here. And then we have some of that page on there. So let me see. I kind of wanted. Do I want to ink it? I think I better. Yeah, I think I'll ink it. So I'm going to put some of this on here. I gotta buy a new pad. It's funny, I bought this one in $2.25, and then I have another one that I kept because, you know, in case you need it, and it was $2.24. So they each took a year to use. What's that other little paintbrush? Oh. One good thing about this is we don't have to do both sides. And this dries pretty darn fast. I just like it. I don't do it all the time, you know, but okay, so I wonder, no, let's see if I do that. I was going to bend it up a little bit. I'm just thinking, I'm sorry. I feel like I want to do something with this corner. And I want to use some stencils and use the, what do you call that? I can't think now. I'm just going to put Mod Podge on the back of this. And see what happens. The worst that could happen is it will come up and I have to do it again. My Mod Podge, it's kind of thick. Probably need to add some water to it or something. It's like drying instantly. Okay. And wherever you're going to lay the paper on, you just want to make sure on your other page that it's somewhere. Yeah, I don't think that's going to work. Yeah. I don't know. And there's a lot of room left because I changed my glue out. I put in my little guy. I usually, what do I have in this one? Well, maybe I changed it. I don't know. But I am using that weld instead of Barely Arts. I was going to go back to, what's it called? I haven't said it in so long. Art Glitter glue. But mine is not any good anymore. It's been sitting so long that it's, you know, because it gets cold in here. Okay, so that's that one, and I could do the same here, but I wouldn't have as much print. Or maybe I could go deeper down this side. Okay. Let's come down. Well, that didn't leave much, but the other pages will be better. You could collage these pages individually. Just ripping and see what's going to happen. This piece also very straight edge. don't really like those straight edges. I should have probably ripped them, but I didn't. Okay. I'm not sure I like that Mod Podge and if it's going to hold. So let's use glue stick. And these background pages, you know, you may not worry about them lifting, especially if you make them kind of grungy edges. But I am going to put some of this. No, I'm not. That needle doesn't fit because it's got glue on it. I'm trying to wipe it off every time, but I still forget. Nope. My place is a total disaster area. I try so hard to keep it organized, but I can't. Okay, let's clean that off. Okay. I think I had it this way, right? Yeah. Okay, I'll just kind of eyeball that one up there. So in this sections, I'll probably like do splatter or something. Kind of wanted to do something a little different than I normally do because I don't do a lot of grunge. But I love it. I'm so afraid to try it. So, see, I mean, I just don't know if I like it or not. So where that's lifting, I can just... Okay. And I could rough up the edges. I mean, there's tons of things to do. And then I thought, too, if I wanted some of the book page on there, I could always rip a section and then just put that somewhere, you know, like a collage. But I don't think I want it on that. Let's see here. To put it right there. Not very much water there. And if you want, after you do this, and you just want to use your water pan or whatever, you can just come in and kind of go around it and it'll spread. course, you might have to blow dry it. It is a little wet. Right now, I'm just going to tap it down with some glue here. And then I'll come back and because I'm trying to do this on camera, normally I would wait and let that dry or dry it before I laid it down. But I don't think we like those dryers. Okay, so the pages are going to curl, evidently. They're starting to. Still have some edges here. Let's see. Okay. So, how much time have I spent? Okay, so let's see if we can find something to put on this page. That one's kind of tall. These are all the ones that I had from the pocket here, pocket here. Let me see what else. It's a tag. That's a tag. This is the pocket I made out of that grungy paper. So here we go. I try all the ephemera and I don't like any of it. just saying. This one has a, it may be the same paper. Let's see what tag I have. Probably gonna have to make some tags. So if I'm going to leave that on there, I would rather leave it on that side, I think. All right. Not sure how I made this pocket. Looks like I wrapped it around and just glued it. Very simple. Okay. I can't stand that. It's think this is in here is Barely Arts, but I changed the tip. But maybe I just need to be more glue and not worry about that. All right, so this page, I'm going to wait and see what I want to do with it because I do want some writing space in here. But let's see how this closes up. And it's going to get, you know, very thick with all the little stuff that we may put on. Okay. I don't know, that might be just a little too thick. It might. Yeah, I'll leave it for now. I'll deal with it later. Okay. Just want to check on the pages, see how they're gluing. Alright guys, so that's going to be pretty much how I think I want to do it. Now, I just don't know if I wanted this that much ink looking grungy. Now, we'll see. See how one of these stripe pages will look. Okay. So I was thinking, gives me in trouble. Whoops. Put that. I think this book is going to lay pretty flat, so I could put a journal card in here. Or let's just do it this way. Why not? And I can put the journal card in this way. So, ink around this. Oh, I wanted to rip it. Let me get my ripping tool. takes too long. I'm using 32 premium paper, and when you rip it, it's much like ripping scrapbook paper, you know, where you get the white. Okay, I just don't know if I want to. I was thinking I could, now that would be going this way. I was thinking I could glue this down and leave this open to put a journal card. Because the tears would match. I'm just gonna see what happens. Okay, so if I put that all to that edge, move this over to there. I can't even do anything because of that card. Let's see. I could have. All right, let me just do this and I can come back. I was trying to get, I just wanted it, maybe this would be a little more secure, that page, if I glued over it to something. But I think this will work too. Okay. So somebody mentioned they wanted a pink journal. They're not obligated because, I mean, I was already planning to make this pink. And then somebody also wanted the wanted me to do the altered. And so that's why I'm doing both of them. This. All right, now this guy is I'm going to glue it on 3 sides so I can put journal card in it. And I'm going to go up as far to this edge as I can. I'm going to leave, squeeze this together to leave a little bit more opening there. Then, because I don't want to put a notch in it. Okay. All right, guys. I guess that's it for today. I don't have a journal card ready. I don't think. There's just a plain journal card in here. I got these two ladies here I could put a background behind them. It's too small. You know, I'm gonna go off on a whole new look. Watch me. The grungy will like fade away. Oh no. Okay, so I think that side was supposed to be the journal side. I swear, time flies. I look up, it's 30-something. Look around again, it's 49. I just was thinking these ladies might be able to fit on that and use that for a journal card. But I think they need a lot more lace or something behind them. I don't really care about all this white here either. So see if I can like ruffle it. Oh, let's see. A little bias thing here, corner. All right, well, I'm not going to do this right now, but if you want it to go make it look like, you know, it has a corner, just, how did I do that? Of course, I don't know how to do it. Okay, so you go back. No, I've got to think about it. I've done it 100 times with sewing biases around. Maybe that was how we did it, but I don't feel like it. Okay, well, maybe I'll do that. Maybe I won't. But, yeah, I want to, you know, do some cool stuff like lace around but a lot of it is so time consuming. You don't have enough time to you know, put it all together the way you would like. Like, I think, you know, her skirt would be cute, pink. I don't know that I have, well, I have some watercolor. Maybe I'll try and paint her dress like pink or something and put a little pink up here. And I don't know about her. Okay, I'm going to let you go because I got a doctor's appointment. And, yeah, I don't want to... I need to get stuff done. I'm still thinking. My head is still moving. That's why I can't get finished. I don't know where my lid is. All right, guys, I'll let you go. Thanks for watching, and have a wonderful day. I hope you decide you want to do something like this with me. And I don't know if I'm going to work on it every day or not, but we'll see. Okay, bye-bye.